And we are back. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Got some Eagles stuff to talk about today. Hey, check it out. Hope everybody is safe during this time. Also, just wanted to give everybody a little recap on the Randall Cunningham situation. Him being with the Las Vegas Raiders now. His position with the Raiders is he is now the team chaplain. That is his position with the Raiders. He is a team chaplain. I thought it was going to be a position maybe in coordination with the quarterback position, but I was wrong. He is the team chaplain, and I think that's still a great role with his leadership at this point in his life. I'm sure he has vast amount, of wisdom to give these young players, as well as veterans. You know what I mean? Wisdom has no age, only a purpose. So, with that said, we want to talk about the Eagles. We want to talk about the running back situation. Everybody's talking about the wide receivers with the additions of Jalen Rager, Kez Watkins. You got Hightower, you got Marquise Goodwin. But let's talk today about the running back situation. First of all, Miles Sanders is a problem. He showed that last season, and I think moving forward, not only is he going to continue to get better, but he said it himself. Like this year, man, he's trying to go for MVP, and for the running back position, that is hard. But hey, why not have goals, aspirations, all that good stuff? Especially if you are confident not only in yourself but your abilities to get that goal and to get that job done. You know what I mean? And Miles is nice, man. Miles is really nice as far as a running back. He has good hands. I think he will get better at not only running the ball but also catching the ball. He made some great catches last season. The one catch that stands out of my mind, as well as everybody's mind probably, is the one when Carson Wentz threw that pass to I believe it's the right side of the end zone, the top corner. Everybody thought Miles not only did not catch the ball, that he was possibly out, because the way Carson put that ball in the end zone at that spot. I mean, that is just one of the best throws and catches, in my opinion, ever. You know what I mean? Because the degree of difficulty. I mean, Carson was running to his right. He was running to his right, and he did that thing like he likes to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Going off that right foot, and he put that ball right on the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a perfect pass, and the way that Miles maintained control and caught the ball, made a fantastic reception. You know what I mean? And that was a huge play. I mean, huge play. So like I said, Miles Scott is it's the reason why he's the premier running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. Excuse me. There's no discussion. There's no debate. They was talking about bringing in a veteran running back. Maybe somebody along the lines of not saying they're going to bring back block, but that kind of back, like that power back to get you those short gain yards. You know what I mean? Like we need 3 or whatever, because Miles is averaging about 4.65 yards. I mean, a carry, but for those tough gritty yards, yeah, they was thinking about bringing in a veteran back for that. I honestly don't think they need to. To be honest with you, I think they should just switch it up at that point, bring in Boston Scott. Boston is nice, compact running back, kind of similar to Deuce Staley, strong brother. Like I said, low center of gravity because he's a short compact back. And I think that he can get you that yard because with his explosiveness and his strength and with his size, and like I say, he can compact, especially if he tuck the ball and come in, that little boulder going through the hole, man. So I think that for that type of situation, I think they can bring Boston Scott in, and I think that he can get those yards. I mean, as well as whatever else. Boston Scott is also a very good running back. You know what I mean? And if he's going to play second fiddle to Miles Sanders, I don't think that's a bad place to be. And as well as besides Boston, man, like I said, the Eagles got a couple of gems, man, that people really ain't talking about, really don't know about, man. They have Elijah Holyfield, which some may know, some may not know. He is the son of Evander Holyfield. Yes, boxing legend Evander Holyfield. Elijah Holyfield is his son. No, he didn't go in his father's footstep. You know what I mean? I like that. I respect that. You know what I mean? He's carving out his own path and his own legacy as far as the Holyfield name. He's not just, okay, I'm gonna hop in the ring and basically put, you know what I mean, my name. I mean, nah. You know what I mean? He's doing this thing in the NFL, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Anybody. I mean, if you come from a prominent family, you come from a nice family, you know what I'm saying? It's good, and I respect it when you go your own way. It's not like you're going away from your family, what they have accomplished, but you're trying to carve out your own path, your own destiny. And that's to be respected and commended as far as I'm concerned. And you have Adrien Killins as well. You know what I'm saying? Young back there, we brought in. And I think he'll get his time to shine as well. So some say he's a work in progress, but I mean, looking at how the season may be this season, really not much of a. It's going to be rough because they're already cutting games already, so guys are really not going to have a chance to really. I guess, see if they mesh, you know what I mean? Some guys need that time, I believe, but some guys don't because they play together. But for those guys who did not play, especially, like I said, the new guys coming in, it may be a little bit tough. But I will say during this offseason so far, especially Carson Wentz, Marquise Goodwin, like a lot of these guys have hooked up with fellow teammates, especially Cox and a couple of other guys, Lane Johnson. Like these dudes have been working with each other and working with other members of the team to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Graham, you know what I mean, doing the same thing, trying to stay sharp. So, I mean, I like where the Eagles is at, man. Everybody, like, they did try, even though people was talking about it not being the best thing in the world, but thing about it is, man, like as long as you are maintaining those safe practices, you know what I'm saying, and you know that meeting up with the guys, you know everybody is good. I don't see anything wrong with it personally. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you out here moving around and doing things in a reckless way, then you have to be worried. Then you got to be on the fence because you don't know the exposure levels of these different people. But I truly believe like these guys have been really locked in, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying, but locked in, maintaining a positive and stable quarantine, working out, exercising, staying focused, staying sharp, you know what I mean, getting in great shape, and also would like to commend the coaching staff because Coach Peterson, like, I mean, I know that he has his hand in everything, making sure that his guys are doing what they are supposed to be doing. That's why they say, I mean, he had a great virtual off season. I mean, that was definitely is something new for the program, but everybody said that everything has went great, and that's all about coordination. And not only coordination, that's everybody willing to step up and make the best of the situation. You know what I mean? So as always, I mean, Eagles grind tough, grind hard, and we will get it done at the end of the day. But Miles Sanders going into the season, man, I really have a great feeling about what he's going to do. I really think he's going to have a breakout season. I think he's going to show these guys because a lot of guys have chips on their shoulder. You know what I mean? I think Miles is one of them. He wants to be that premier back, especially in the division. You know what I'm saying? Because we do not get the credit we deserve in our division. We are the best in the division. We have been the best in our division, but for some reason, people have this Harry Potter magic veil over their eyes, thinking the Cowboys is the best in the division. You are tripping. But everybody is entitled to their opinion, even though it's crazy. So moving on, the Eagles are the best. We're going to continue to be the best. We're going to continue to be the NFC champions. We're going to continue to dominate everybody in our division. So much love to all the teams in our division because we're coming. You know what I'm saying? The Redskins is a little bit right now because, like I said, they're going through the whole thing. I mean, they have to change logos, team names, whole nine. That's going to have an effect. That's that's a part of that franchise's identity. You know what I mean? So now you're changing your identity going into the season. So now everybody on that team, you know what I'm saying? You are going into a season, like I said, with the new name, new logo, basically a new identity. So you have to put not only the best foot forward, but the best foot forward because you need to show everybody who you are. And that can actually be a good thing. You know what I mean? Because you can rebirth and revitalize that franchise. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I mean, they picked the correct name. People are talking about being the Red Tails because the Tuskegee Airmen salute. That was the call sign to their squad, their squadron. Excuse me. Um, uh, so I commend that. That's what's up. Whether they go with it, who knows? But Red Tails, I'm not knocking it. I mean, it's new. So if it may not stick to everybody, that's why, because it's new. But I definitely like that name as far as the historical purposes behind it. You know what I mean? It does have a little ring to it. Like I said, you put the right logo behind it, the right color scheme, it can pop. But the Eagles are fantastic, man. Everybody is doing well. Everybody is healthy. And I can't wait for the season to get started, man. So I know Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Killins. I know these guys, Elijah Holyfield. I mean, I know these guys are. I mean, I know they're ready to play, and I know they're ready to run. You know what I'm saying? Because they may not say it, but Miles is. I mean, he's seeing what Saquon Barkley is doing over there for the Giants. You know what I'm saying? And Miles think that he's just as good, if not better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it for him. You know what I mean? Because they are. I mean, they are cool. They are homies. So he ain't gonna come out talking too reckless. You know what I'm saying? But I truly believe that he thinks that he is just as good or better than that brother. You know what I'm saying? And he should. And that's the way that he should be thinking and looking at this situation because they are our rivals. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, I mean, we cool with everything, but once we hit that field, hey man, war's on. That's the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? And you are the opposition. So I'm not necessarily running through you, but during that course of that game, I am running against you. You know what I'm saying? So who's the better back for that game? Who's the better back, you know what I mean, for that division? Who's going to be the better back for that season? So we shall see. So Miles Sanders, he has my pick for the best running back of the division. And we're going to see as the season progresses if he is that premier back that is the best in the league. And I know that's what he's looking for. I know that's what he's shooting for. And I hope that he does not miss that target. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely has all the confidence in the world. And he has my vote of confidence as well. I think the young brother can do it. Smart, he's strong, he's positive. You know what I mean? And he's driven. So with those qualities, man, I mean, you put in the right situation, I think you can win. And he's with one of the best franchises, not the best franchise in the league. Great leadership. Great owner. Shout out to Jeffrey Lurie and his wife and the family. Hope everybody is loved and safe. As well as Coach Peterson, the same in regards to you and your family. And everybody on the team as well. Blessings and peace, you know what I'm saying, from World Talk Live. Hope everybody is safe and remain safe during this time. And I hope everybody is really committed to getting out here and playing some football because I'm ready for the game to restart. And I'm ready for those flames to be rekindled as far as that flame of winning another Super Bowl. Because not only we can do it, but I think that we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all know how I feel, man. Like, I don't fear no other teams, man. You know what I mean? And it don't matter. We talking about baseball, football, or we talking about, you know what I mean, boxers from the city. We do not fear anybody. Anybody. So the Eagles going forward, not only do I like our chances, man, I like where we're at. I like where we're going to be at. And like I said, once we get on the field to some capacity, especially as far as training, and we can start, Carson can start putting that ball in the air, you know what I mean, getting more familiar with his receivers because, and shout out to Jalen Hurts, he was over there working with Deshaun Jackson, you know what I mean, so even a rookie is, you know what I'm saying, is trying to, you know what I mean, trying to make sure that he doesn't get any dust, you know what I'm saying, acquire any rust during this time at home during quarantine, you know what I mean? And from what everybody says about the young brother, you know what I mean, like he's always ready to work hard, and always positive. And so far, it is showing. You know what I mean? So with all our acquisitions this off season, all these young brothers, all this young talent is looking extremely well, extremely focused. So shout out to Doug Peterson for getting these guys on the right track, getting their minds right as far as moving forward and progressing into the season. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So Miles Sanders, we're going to see, my brother. We are watching over here at RTL. But not only Miles Sanders, man, like I said, the rest of the supporting cast, because Boston Scott, Elijah Holyfield, and Killins, Adrien Killins, like, I mean, that's the running back group, man. That's the running back core. You know what I mean? So those brothers will support each other, man. One man down, one man up. That has always been the Eagle model. Although you can put much on one man's shoulders, you know what I'm saying? The team, our goals and aspirations aren't going to totally rely on that. Because like I said, things happen. This is a very physical league, you know what I mean? Despite, you know what I mean, various rule changes to kind of protect players a little bit, it still is a very physical league, and guys can go down very quickly before the season even starts. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. We're going to see how things progress and start to look as the season opens up. So like I said, guys, we're going to wrap this up. See you guys on the next one. Remember, stay humble, stay blessed, stay focused, and try to live as righteous as you can. And if you're looking for anything, you're trying to find anything, just make sure that you find peace. And stay safe out here. Make sure that you wear your mask at all times. If you see somebody else slacking out here, tap them, let them know they need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Because the mask that you put on could save a life. I'm not trying to sound like an infomercial, but it's real. Because I'm out here in the state of Florida, and you guys are hearing about the numbers, and it's all true. It ain't nothing Harry Potterish going on about it. Ain't no fairy tales. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, put your mask on, man. Protect yourself at all times. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're staying clean. You know what I mean? Make sure your hygiene got to be A1 nowadays. If it wasn't before, you need to tighten up. So make sure that you're washing your hands, your face, and everything when you're coming from certain environments. And just make sure, like I said, that you keep keep your mask on, man. That's your best friend nowadays. So everybody, stay safe, man. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Go Eagles.